My name is Dina, and I'm going to give you an update on this Vermont Castings wood stove. Hey guys, I wanted to give you an update on our wood burning stove. I know a few of you had asked if it were going to last and heat up this house. So this is a Vermont Castings Aspen C3. It's one of their smaller wood stoves, and we were a little concerned because although we have a small house, it's like 618 square feet. This is supposed to do between 400 and 1200, but it is one of like the smallest. And when we put it in this space, it just looked lost. It just looked tiny. So we were really nervous and we didn't know if it was going to work. And I know a couple of you guys had said like, oh, look, it is a really tiny stove. But I just wanted to give you an update on this. So it is small and it has an automated dampener or air control. It does it itself. You don't have one of them damper, is that what it is? Dampener, yeah. Dampener, so you can automatically do it. Our other stove had that. This one does not. So it controls the air itself, which is a good thing. I was nervous about it because I'm like, what if I want it hotter? So we haven't had that problem. It's been the past couple of days, it's been like 19, 20 degrees here. We're in West Virginia, if you did not know. And the temperature in the house maintains, we try and maintain like a 72, 74. We had gotten it high. Why are you laughing?
You try to maintain that.
I do.
65 to 70 is fine.
Patrick likes 65 to 70. I prefer like 75 or so. Me and my mother were here, just a little tidbit of information. Me and my mom were here, my mom came over and we were watching a movie and Patrick was doing whatever, letting us watch our movie and have our mommy-daughter time. And I was loading up this stove. I just kept putting wood in there. Me and her were roasting. It was great. We were nice and warm. And I want to say I got it up into the 80s that day. And then Pat took over the stove the next day, and then we're back down to our 68 degrees, but it's very warm in here. So anyway, we have our little temperature gauge up here, and I'll bring you a little closer to it. We have not going up past 300. It just doesn't. This little fan is not battery operated or anything. It's just a magnet. It sticks on here, and once it gets heated, it kind of blows. And that's the only fan that we have. We don't use our ceiling fans. We didn't need to. We thought we would, but we don't. So we have little temperature things by the window in the living room, one on top of our refrigerator and one in the bedroom. We wanted to see, because the bedroom and the bathroom are not so far, but all the way on the other side, if it was going to be as warm as it would be here in the living room area, and it is. So they're at the same height, the little temperature gauges in both the bedroom and the one in here in the kitchen, and they're both at the same height and they both have the same temperature. So as the air rises, which was another concern of ours because we do have the high ceilings, but as it rises, when it comes down on an even keel so that the bathroom and the bedroom and everything is always warm. It's all the same temperature. Our other house, we had the stove in the back, kind of in the sunroom, all the way in the back, so our bedroom wouldn't get as cold. We were nervous about this with it being a smaller stove, but like I said, no problem there. Everything is great. Temperatures, other than the window, I will say, the temperature by the window, Patrick's laughing at me,
5 degrees.
Is 5 degrees difference. He said no windows in this house. Who has a house? Who lives in a cave? He wants to live in a cave, and I want windows, so I have to deal with the 5-degree difference. But it is a difference. There is a 5-degree difference. Still warm, which is why we got to keep it at 75. So like if I'm sitting by the window, it's 70 is my thought process. But I just wanted to let you guys know this stove might be little, but it is mighty. It is fiery, and it does its job. Now, the only, I would say, con is that the window. I don't know if you guys can see the window. You see how you can see the flame, but you can't really see it clearly. The window gets a lot of soot on the inside, so it doesn't like automatically kind of clean it. You have to clean it, and we use the dry or the cooled ash and on a like a wet paper towel, and that's how we clean the window. Works perfect, and it cleans super easy. But the problem is the ash hardly gets cooled because it's been on for so long. It's always hot, so we don't get to clean the window as often as I would like the window cleaned so that it looks pretty. But you do get to see the glow, and I'll tell you what, sitting here right now, I'm pretty warm. I'm pretty toasty. So that is our update. If you are looking for a stove and you do have a smaller house, this one costs like $1850, I think it was $1,800, and it is very well worth the money. It's a good investment to have. I I would recommend it, and I think that if we did have to get another stove at some point or whatever, who knows if we buy another house or build another house. I would get a Vermont casting. I would. I do like this stove, and it's little, so it does take up a little bit more space. We were able to get um, the smaller pad, just only by like I think a foot, right? A foot. We only got the smaller foot. Pat's in the background, guys. You could peek your head in if you'd like.
No.
He says no. Um, there you go. Hi. But we were able to get like a smaller pad just because we are in a smaller house. I didn't want too much room taken up by the wood stove, so the smaller one works for us and it is convenient. But anyway, that is our little update. It does work. We are 100% warm, and we did find though, I just want to add, we were putting in a lot of logs, and we were using a lot of logs until we had insulated our floor. If you guys don't know, we are up like 3 feet on cement pillars, so it is open right now down there. So we had insulated everything. We haven't gone around the bottom yet. That will be done in warmer weather. But once we insulated it, we found that we are not using as much wood to be sticking in this thing, and it's heating longer. It's staying warmer longer in here. So that is also a key. If you have it, make sure your floor is insulated. Okay, guys, see you on the next adventure.